Courtney here, and I'm coming to you today with Jameson the dog, who is feeling a little jealous because the cat has his spot. So I'm going to try to do this maybe a little awkward video with a dog in my lap and a cat at my back. So I want to talk to you today. Have you ever seen those food videos or the food books called Eat This, Not That? I had this kind of aha moment today when I was thinking about my weekend. So there are some different things going on this weekend and that I could go to or can't or don't want to go to necessarily because I've been working a lot. I've been on the run all week. I'm really tired and I want to talk to you today. I thought, how can I get the same impact without leaving my house, without going anywhere, without spending any money? And the truth is, I'm financially secure. I could go do any of these things. But I also realized that most of the time, by the time I put in the effort to get there, I've spent a lot more time than I normally would, and I don't always enjoy it that much. Now, this isn't for everybody, but this will save you so much money, and you'll still get tons of enjoyment out of it, especially if you're like me and tend to be a little bit on the introverted side. So, let's talk first about I would love to go get a massage. But a massage is over $100, and occasionally I value that. I've done many trades in my career for massages, but I really have a hard time spending $100 on myself regularly. Also, don't want to take the time to drive there, to drive home, and to spend. It's going to be about a 2 hour minimum to do all of that. So what I thought I could do to get the same impact, or to get a similar, wouldn't be the same by any stretch of the imaginations, but it would be relaxing, is I could take a hot bath with Epsom salts and essential oils. I have all of that stuff. I buy the Epsom salts in the really big bags, generic bags of Epsom salts, and then I just put lavender and eucalyptus in the bathtub, and it's super enjoyable. I could get a hot heating pad out and I could rest my back on the heating pad while I watch a movie. I could also do some yoga and gentle stretching, and that would also help my back. Might even ask my husband to rub my shoulders. So that is something I can do instead of going in town and spending the money and having to fight traffic and just spending the time to get a massage. Doesn't mean I won't ever, but I can still get the relaxing effect. And if I was at a point in my life where I didn't have the money, that'd be really great, because that would be one way to get some relief. To get my nails done, my nails really do look really bad right now. I do need to have them done. I normally just get a basic manicure and pedicure. Nothing fancy. I don't get fake nails or anything like that, but it's still very expensive by the time you tip. It's about $70. And so what I thought I would do this weekend, and what I do kind of intermittently, especially in the winter, is I just cut my nails, file them, cut off, push back my cuticles, and I will put a coat of nail polish on my toenails, and I'm good to go, and you really can't tell that much difference. The next one is going out to eat. I'm whole food plant-based. I don't eat meat or dairy, and I don't eat processed food. I don't mind going out to eat. Sometimes I enjoy it, but the truth is I don't really enjoy it that much for the cost, and for all the substitutions I have to make. I end up getting less food, less quality, unless the people know how to cook properly for my diet, which is extremely rare, especially in the South. And by the time I drive somewhere, drive home, and pay for it, since the pandemic, I don't know if you all have noticed, but the cost of food and going out to eat has gotten crazy. And plus, I'm not really that comfortable at this point going to restaurants and eating with a bunch of people. I'm just not quite there yet. Occasionally I have gone out, but it's usually on slower nights. So I'll say that on a night when I'm really tired and it's not really crowded as well. All right. So hiking, I love to hike, and I hike regular. I live near a national park. Also, there are state parks everywhere around where I live in central Arkansas. It's very beautiful here. However, it's going to rain pretty much the next 14 days, and I don't have a hiking partner right now. I don't like to hike alone unless I'm at certain places. And so I'm going to get on my treadmill and do some free YouTube videos for exercise this weekend. And I'm going to add back in some yoga which will not only help with me getting exercise and feeling better about myself, but it will also help with my back that I've been having some issues with. I actually took a fall hiking about a week ago. Clothes shopping, not something I love, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people love to shop. They do it as a hobby. It's very expensive, and I do shop when I need it. But instead of even getting on Amazon or my phone and shopping or the computer, I love to shop my closet. And what I mean by that, I just go in my closet and I go through and I put together about 10 outfits. Sometimes I'll do just the shirt and bottoms. Sometimes I will do shirt, bottoms, shoes, and earrings, or jewelry. I don't wear a lot of jewelry, but usually earrings is about it. And I'll put them in my closet, and it makes me feel like I have more. And I'm not searching during the week to find outfits. I'll put work outfits in there. I might put workout outfits because my job as a yoga therapist, like what I have on today, which is a pair of joggers and a t-shirt. This is what I wear to work. And I might put some nicer outfits in case I had meetings or something like that day. So shopping your own closet. Shopping for home decor, well, or a house. let me say something here. There was a study a long time ago that said that most people who want to move don't want to clean their house. It's so true. And it's a very simplified way of saying it, but if we don't take care of what we have and we don't keep it clean, we often get tired of living there. So the last night and this morning we were having company, and I just went through and cleaned up the house. I didn't do a full on clean. I tidied up, put away the appliances, wiped everything down with some Mrs. Meyer's spray. My husband swept and vacuumed the floors, and we just generally cleaned up and made it look pretty, got rid of the clutter. Sometimes that alone, I'm sorry, my doggies are having fun. Sometimes that alone will kind of ease that need to go shop for home decor, which can be really expensive. It leads to more stuff in the landfill. And if you need something, fine. But if you're just shopping to be shopping, shop your own house. Maybe you could rearrange furniture. I know in my attic I have like some extra lamps and pillows and different things like that. If I wanted to, I could just kind of move some things around or rearrange furniture and get kind of a new vibe. So that's another great way to avoid going shopping. Hey, you don't have to get dressed. You don't have to put on anything nice. You don't have to put your makeup on or do your hair. If you're a girl, you don't have to spend a lot of money. So it's kind of nice. The next one is the farmer's market. I know this sounds really kind of like a weird one. I love the farmer's market, but this could also go for going grocery shopping. I love to go and support the farmers, but I always end up buying too much stuff, and I'm not that people-y. I work in a a very people-y job. I'm a teacher, a stress management specialist in cardiac rehab, and I am with people all week, and I love them. They're wonderful people, but it's a very giving job of myself. I have to give a lot of myself. I have to put a lot of myself out there. And sometimes I just don't feel like being social after doing that all week. So I was thinking that I'd love to go to the farmer's market, but I started thinking to myself, I have vegetables and fruit that probably are going to go bad if I don't use them. I have a ton of frozen veggies, and I even have like some canned beans and things like that. Maybe instead I'll just try to see what all I can make with the food that I have and make some nutritious meals. It's basically shopping your pantry. And so going through and looking and seeing what you have and seeing, can I make a meal of this? If I have chickpeas, I could look and say, do I have some tomatoes? Do I have some coconut milk and some rice? Okay, I can make a curry. If I have some tofu and I have some rice or I have some noodles, I could make a ramen bowl or some fried rice. So I just kind of like to meal plan like that based on what I have. And I cook so much, I kind of know, like if I have chickpeas, I could make chickpea protein cookies. I could make hummus. I could make curry. So shopping what you have, shopping from your pantry. And the last one is going to the movies. And I know this one's kind of simplified. And even we'll talk about another one that I don't have on the list. But I picked out a movie the other night that I wanted to watch. I have some of my low fat vegan popcorn. It's 120 calories a bag. I have, all my teas and things here. I love to go to the movies, but since the pandemic, I'm not really keen. I live in a tourist town, being with a bunch of people I don't know. It just feels kind of dirty right now, and I just don't know that I want to be near that many people at this point. I have been vaccinated, but I did have COVID back in November, and I got very, very sick. So I don't think I'm going to get COVID, but I just kind of have a little bit of I'm just trying to kind of get over, I guess, maybe just the trauma of COVID, honestly, for the past year, and I'm not feeling like being around that many people. I'd rather go like on a Tuesday or Wednesday night when they open back up and it's slow. So just watching a movie at home in your PJs, put that heating pad on your back, get your popcorn or your snacks. You can eat healthier snacks at home. You can have healthier drinks, and just plan to enjoy yourself in your recliner or your comfy chair and sit back and watch a movie. The last little tip was not even on my list, but I don't want to forget this one. Every library has an app that's free. You can put on your smartphone, your computer, as far as I know, your TV. I use the Hoopla app from my local library, and I can check out books there. I can watch movies. I can listen to books on tape. It's completely free. So if I want to read something, I don't ever go to the store to buy a book. Now, that's not true. Sometimes I do want to go support an author, or there is a certain type of book. And I am an author. I've written 2 books, and I'm in a 3rd book, a textbook. So there are times when it's necessary to buy a book, or I really just want to go to the beach or the pool and have that hardback book. However, there are many times where I just want to get some fluff and I don't even know if I'm going to like it, that I'll just get it for free on the Hoopla app. This saves tons of money. All of these ideas are virtually free and or low cost. They save time, they save money, they save energy. You don't have to get fixed up, you don't have to go anywhere. And it also helps promote kind of rest and self-care also. I hope these have been helpful for you. Thank you so much. And if you have any comments, leave them below. Please press the subscription button. And if you like this video, if I didn't say it already, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye-bye.